Hello, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. I've been busy in art every single day doing this challenge for July. Plus, I've been paying attention to all the other beautiful postcards that are being made and watching the films as much as I can during the day when I'm not doing my art. And so it's been a busy July by doing this challenge. So I do have a surprise for you today. I thought I love this book called The Circle of Life, and it's by Joyce Rupp. And as you can see, thrift books, bought it used. And I thought we'll take one of these blessings because there's a whole bunch of impact in this, a summer blessing. And we'll just take one each day. I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 10, so that'll get through it most of July. But a summer blessing is just, this is so powerful and empowering me during this season of growth. So it says, "Blessed are you, summer, season of long days and short nights. You pour forth light from your golden orb, energizing the earth and calling forth growth." And I just love that inspiration. I know the earth to me is just a powerful place to be. All right. Oh, and the long, deep, and short nights, I want to stay up later and I eat later and I want to sleep in a little bit long. I go to bed a little later, sleep in. Or in the winter months, I have, bed earlier. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to show you today. This will be card number 11. And I am going to put one of these down here that I made. And so, and the number 11 is right there. And then, for your journal, you can have the side. So, and then I kind of like to keep things peeking out on top and bottom in my journal. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to tell you how I made these. And this is a jelly print that I loved. I have a special brush that I make these circles in. And I did make prints of these I made prints of these. Oh, I have to go like this to get my camera on. Sorry about that. But I made prints of these and are in my Ko-fi shop of different colors because I just love the way these circles came out on the jelly plate. So pretty. All right. So to bake these, they're so simple. So I used a calendar here and it's very lightweight. And I just put scraps inside of there. And then I sewed it on my sewing machine down the center. But what you do is you prepare it all. So when you sew it, it's really easy to do. This one too, I used a calendar. Now, I made a whole bunch of these. Oh, as you can see. Okay, so like this yellow one, I used the yellow paper that I made. I decided just to make a yellow one. Let's see, this one is glue tape. And so I have glue tape over here. I'll show you. And what I do, I got a lot of it, don't I? And what I do is I just cut this in half because I didn't want it that thick. So I cut my glue tape in half, and that was the backing. And then I backed some of them with this corrugated cardboard. I love that too. And a calendar that I just tore up. That was 2023, I think, or 20. Well, it might be 2024, but I'm not using it. What? Because of January or something. So anyway, that's gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make these. They're so easy, and they come out so beautiful, aren't they? Just gorgeous. I made a whole. This is a project you want to make a whole bunch of. Oh, let me tell you, this is just a strip of cardboard. Uh, cardboard. This is old steam binding, like it was in a 35-cent package. That's how old it is. And there's another seam binding. I like the way it came out. And then I did this one. Oh, and this one is the corrugated cardboard. And it's very plain, but I like it. Neutral. And then some color, neutral, made from the calendar. I like this one too. So there are a few of them that I made, and then I'll show you how. So just your strip, I think, is about a little over an inch, maybe 1.25 inches. So you want a strip. You need a glue gun. Not a glue gun, need a glue stick. And this is a new one. And so how should we start? Let's start this way and work up because I want to save that number 12 for tomorrow if I can. We'll see. And what I did is I just start ripping up this particular paper. I dyed in a blue with blue tea bags. They were actually blue tea bags. They were blue. they turned blue. And the same with this. I added this to the blue tea bag. As you can see, I have, there's blue there. So let's take some of that because I kind of like that one. 2. Okay. So we will start from the bottom. That's what I want to do, either the top or the bottom. Let's start from the bottom. All right. And then you do your glue stick. And you may have to glue the ends a little bit when you prepare to sew. You may have to trim a little bit off the sides. Some of them I did not. Some of them I did. Well, see, like this one. I left some bigger sides. So on the sides, you don't have to trim them down all the way. You can leave them as is, or you can trim them down. All right. So I think what I will do is, yeah, I'm not cool the edge. I like the way that turned out. And then these are really simple to make. And they're a thing that you want to mass make of all different colors. I may have to get more. Oh, there's my 12. So let's see. I want to expose my 12. And I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, need some more. I think what I'm going to do is just add this piece to here. There. And then I'm going to add another. This is a brayer wipe off paper. Oh, and I didn't want to. Oh, see how sometimes. So I'm going to switch this because I don't. I want to. So it's not big enough. That's okay. Let's see. Let's add another piece here. So you just want to collage. You know, you can use your scraps too. You don't need to use fresh paper that you just dyed. You can use scraps. You want to use what you have. Sometimes I'm cutting them just a little too little. I don't know why. If you do that, you just end up adding more paper in little pieces. Which does give it some character when you do it in little pieces. You might have to glue the ends down a little bit more. And as you can see, do this. Okay. And then, oh, I forgot to tell you, I learned how to do this from Bonnie and Clyde. I love her show. She does a great YouTube channel. She's from Australia, I think. And she was doing these on her channel, and I thought, oh, I got to do that because we can all use these for our junk journals. You can add lace, buttons. I mean, you can be very creative. What I'm saying. Okay, it's not quite dry, but you really want this to dry before you sew it, and usually before you make your ruffles. But since we are on camera, I want to show you. Let's see, I always get these backwards. See how you can see that sometimes. Okay, so what we'll do here, maybe get a fold right there. So what you do is you fold these up before you sew them. And they're very easy to fold up. I know with material, you don't do that. You just fold it while you sew. But with these paper ones, you can have them all ready. They can be pretty straight. And here, see, I think you just keep folding upward and try to get that's really cool looking. Okay, so now we have the 12. And what I'm going to do is I want the 12 to show. So I'm going to do that. And it looks like I have a little piece here. I can either cut it off, which I think I will do, or you could glue it, but it's a little piece. And if it bugs you, and we can just, like it does me, I'm just going to cut it off. Okay, so see the 12 is showing, and you just keep folding it forward. And you can expose whatever you want to expose. Like I want to expose that, right? So I'm going to make sure that's exposed. I'm going to fold that like that. And then I'm going to fold this to make sure that's exposed. Takes a little bit of practice with folding, but once you get, it's really not that hard. And just like that. Okay, and you can keep these longer on the ends. That's usually what I do. I don't. So then you put it in your machine. It's already folded, and you just go zoop, and it's so easy. But you do want to wait till the glue dries. All right, I get this out of the way. So I don't know if summer affects other people's sleep or eating. What kind of glue do I want to use? I think I will use my PVA glue. It's a little bit stronger. We'll see. Probably be a better tool. I'm just going to put it right down the middle. And if you put it on your stitching, it will hold your stitching in place, as well. So, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I want to eat later, and I want to go to bed later. Let's see, we might have a little bit of, that's okay for junk journals. Where's the paper towel? Oh, here we go. Of course, I wasn't thinking about this top, right? So I glued it. And if you do that, just take paper towel and it will work. So there's my 11. I got the right one on at least. And then in this one, I did use, here's a little piece of this. This is a little piece here. Well, as you can see in here, I don't know how I get glue so everything. Let's see, I got some Islamic writing, which I need to make some more because, boy, I use it all the time. And then this one is a piece of this, and this one's a piece of that. And this is a gel plate as well. So I kind of mixed some gel plate into this one. This one, this is all paper, but this one does have some gel plate to it. So I'm going to cover this one probably about right there. And then this will hang out of your journal. Just remember where I'm going to putting glue down the center over my stitches. There, I don't know what happened there. All right, and sometimes I just let it be. My strings, I cut them off some. Well, again, I forgot about that particular piece. Let's see. So there's going to be a little bit more sticking out of the bottom. That's okay with me because I like it from the top and the bottom. And in the journals, you don't have to be so strict because, see, you have a little tab here, then you have a tab here, and then you have a tab here. And so that's my postcard number 11. I hope you enjoyed the little lesson today on how to make these. And the saying in the paragraph said light exposure. When I think of light exposure, I think of healing, therapeutic, calling forth growth, inspiring us to do art, right? And, it did have a mention about the golden orbs, and those are angels, and they convey messages to us, positive meanings and unconditional love. And so let's be busy in art, and love, love, I send kindly doing art. I'll see you tomorrow, Pacific time, live. Have a good evening. Have a good day until we meet again. Oh, I said until we meet again. No, we want to have good days all the time, right? Hopefully. So that's what I wish, that all you guys will have good days. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye now.